Hi everyone, my name is Takora. I'm coming to you to talk to you about a topic that we're all familiar with, which is teenage pregnancy. The life and journey of a teenage mother. I wanted to start this platform as a discussion or even a support group for young teenage girls who face these challenges and struggles every single day being a teenage mom. I'm all familiar with that. When I was 15, I had my first child. By the time I graduated from high school, I had all four children. So I understand your struggles. I understand your sacrifices. I understand everything that you through on a day-to-day basis being this teenage mom. I wanted to share my story to let you know that I had to make a choice early on at a young age to either be the teenager or to be the mom. And I know some of y'all may think that you can do both, but you can't. It's impossible to do both, especially when you want to give this child or your children that that life that you want them to achieve, you want them to have better, and you would have to give 100%. And I knew that early on when I first got pregnant and had my daughter at 15. I knew my teenage years were over, and I knew that this little girl was going to require all my time. So I had to dig deep, and I had to put the teenager on hold and become this adult, take on this adult responsibility. Through the course of my years, as I continued to have my kids, the more and more I became more of a mother, because now these children require my time. They require everything from me. At the end of the day, my drive, my determination, my motivation have always been my children. I haven't been able to achieve as much as I have if it wasn't for them. They gave me that different drive, that different motivation, and that different determination to go for it. And me graduating from high school, it was them. Because at the end of the day, I couldn't show them any type of failure. I couldn't show them any type of weakness. And I understand, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with getting a GED or anything like that, but for me personally, that was going to show weakness to my children. And I felt, because that would have been an easy way out for me. No, I had to dig deep. I was going to do the whole 4 years of high school and with these four kids. And was it hard? Oh my God. It was that probably was the biggest stress out of having my four children, was trying to finish high school with these children. And when I look back, and as I'm writing my book and I'm looking back on my life and I'm seeing how old my children were at this course in my life trying to graduate, it blows my mind. I had a 3-year old, I had a 2-year old, or a 1-year old, and I had newborns trying to graduate. With all in this year trying to graduate, I had my twins within 3 months. So when I tell you the journey and the struggle and the obstacles and the sacrifice, trust me, I'm all familiar. And this is why I wanted to do this platform. I wanted to show you girls that although you may be faced with these type of struggles and these obstacles as being a teenage mom, doesn't mean that that life is over. You can achieve and accomplish so many things with drive, determination, and motivation. You can do anything. And when I look back over the course of my life as being a teenage mom, and I see where I was and now where I am, it amazes me. I know it probably amazes a lot of people. They know of me as Takora had all these four kids, and she was a good mom and she took care of her kids. Yeah, but a lot of people don't know the struggle and the sacrifices and the tears that have been shed through the course of my life. I had some really dark moments trying to be this mom and trying to be this teenager and trying to finish school and trying to do all this and having this young mind of a child. That's a lot. It takes it. Being a teenage mom has its emotional stress, because you're a child. You don't understand the adult responsibilities. You don't understand all that goes with that, and it's adult responsibility. When I say that you have to give 100% and you have to make a choice, you have to make a choice, because this child requires all your time. You have doctor's appointments, you have school plays, you have all different type of things. As each stage in this child's life, you are going to be a major part of each stage in their life. So you don't have the time for anything else. And I learned that early on. I have no regrets, and I'm not to say I'm proud of the decisions that I made, but I have no regrets. I believe God, there was a reason why my kids are here. I believe there was a purpose why they're here, and everything that I did through the course of my life as being this teenage mom, I did for them. Because when I look at the success that I am. My children gave me that success because that they gave me my drive, they gave me my motivation, they gave me my determination to achieve anything. Once I achieved high school and went through that whole ordeal with having them and seeing what I really can and what I am really, what I really can accomplish. It amazed me as the kids got older, and once they were all, everybody's old now, and then my daughter's like, well, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, well, she was like, well, go back to school, and I'm looking at her like she's crazy. Like, do you know the struggle that I had trying to get through high school with y'all? Like, and then I had a learning disability. I was like, I don't think that's going to be. I said, I barely made it through high school, but she was like, Mom, college is different. Try something. Try something different. Try something. You don't. We're out of the way now. You can do whatever you want to do. So I tried it. I went and not to say that it was as hard as high school, because now obviously I didn't have four kids. All my kids are grown, but it still was a challenge doing it, working full time and going to school part time. But I have to say, I took on those 4 years and I achieved that goal, and I got that bachelor's degree in business management and human resource management. So God is good. And when you start with that drive and determination and motivation, I know that I say this a lot in this platform, but you girls don't understand that that's key. That is such key to your success. And in order to achieve those goals and those dreams, it's going to take drive. It's going to take determination. It's going to take motivation in order to do it. You're going to have so many people against you. Trust me, I've had family against me, mostly family. It wouldn't even be the strangers. It was mostly family. But sometimes you got to prove people wrong. When people have expectations of you that you're going to fail, that you're not going to make it, all because you're this teenage mom, it feels so good when you do make it, because I sit here and I look at myself and all that negative that I got, all those haters doubting me, and I wasn't going to achieve anything, and my daughters were going to be teenage moms. It blows my mind to how everybody was wrong, and look at my life, look at where I am and what I have achieved. So this platform is for you girls. It's for you to come with no judgment. Come express the issues that you go through every single day as being a teenage mom, those struggles, those obstacles. I'm here to give you any type of support, any type of what I could tell you from experience to help you to be able to conquer those dreams and those goals that you have set for yourself. At the end of the day, it's always going to be drive, determination, and motivation in order to achieve anything that you want in this life.